Welcome back, True Seeker. The breaking news out of Arizona. Ronald Siverud, who threatened to kill Donald Trump, is wanted by authorities. And again, it's Ronald and Donald. All morning, CNN's been plugging McDonald's, whose mascot is Ronald McDonald. All of the comparisons between Donald Trump and Ronald Reagan, two men from Hollywood who both ran on MAGA, the highest degree of the Church of Satan. The ongoing feud between Ronald DeSantis and Donald Trump, and the other Ronald and Donald things I've forgotten. But now it's a Ronald who's threatened to kill Donald, who has the authorities after him. Let's look at how perfect this ritual is in light of Donald Trump speaking tomorrow with RFK Jr. in Arizona, where RFK is expected to drop out and endorse Trump. And remember, RFK Jr. filed his paperwork to run for president on April 5th, 4-5, like Donald Trump number 45. And the assassination scare of Trump came 45 days after JFK's birthday on the 195th day of the year. Of course, in Gematria, I'm trying to say, oh my goodness, what's Robert Kennedy? So I was like, what's his name again? Robert. I was so into the Ronald Donald. Robert Kennedy in Gematria equals 195. Again, the 195th day of the year was the assassination scare, and that's the day that Trump gave the Secret Service, or not Trump, but Biden finally granted the Secret Service for RFK. But look at this. Today is the 70th day of Trump's age, right? Tomorrow will be 70 days after his birthday. RFK Jr. is 70 years old right now, born January 17th, 54. But look at the gematria of the man who's threatened Donald Trump. Ronald Siverud. Gematria of 56 when you run the alphabetic order forwards, 70 when you run it in reverse. And remember, those numbers have a mathematical relationship. The number 56 is the number 70 in base 8 counting. Saw a lot of that in the time of the pandemic. Also, with regards to the 56, RFK, the father, who was shot one day after becoming the Democratic nominee, again, that happened in 68, 56 years ago, the same year MLK was assassinated. This scares down in Arizona, the last state to recognize MLK Day. Funny enough, today's date can be written 22/8, and Martin Luther King Jr. equals 228 in Gematria. But yes, it's 56 years ago since 68, and that was the last time the DNC was in Chicago. And a big storyline of the DNC this year is all the pro-Palestinian protests when it was a Palestinian man who supposedly killed RFK back in 68. But yeah, I mean, just, again, news by the numbers all day, every day. My poor mom, I haven't heard from her for over 24 hours. I know she's devastated by this RFK news. She was really believing that he was going to win the election, and I have been telling her for a long time that he's just another Jesuit stooge on puppet strings. And again, we called it out day one, the day he filed his paperwork. We showed how it paid tribute to the 68 assassinations and likely to what was coming for Trump, only for it to unfold perfectly. I mean, literally, it couldn't have been any more perfect. Also, I'd never heard this name before, Siverud, so I had to look up what it means. It means 7 newly cleared fields. 7 newly cleared fields. I mean, that's interesting. A lot of 7 in this world. Got the Vatican and 7 hills. But, yeah, Ronald and Donald, they just can't stop. They can't stop with the news by the numbers. It's an all-day, everyday type of thing. We've been exposing it for over 11 years straight now. And I don't know. I don't know when people are finally going to catch on. You think it'd be a lot more trendy by now, but we'll keep pushing until it is. Till next time, True Seeker.